Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that in an interview, Dalio said that he's rather investing in Bitcoin than buying bonds. And this is a very interesting statement from him, but let's talk about that. The second thing I want to talk about is all about that the total crypto market cap gains 400 billion as DeFi tokens lead the recovery. And also we can see now that Bitcoin is also coming back a bit. And the third thing is that the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, is saying that, crypto investors should buy the dip, and also saying that stop whining and take action. So he's a bit harsh, but I want to discuss his point. So guys, all this in today's video. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, but you really want to get the daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news, then you should definitely do so. Click the subscribe button, bell button, and all, and then you're getting the notifications as soon as a new video is out. And this is crucial because you can see how volatile market we have, how fast the news changing, crypto going up and down. Therefore, it's important to collect the information on time. And also check out the course if you're a newbie here in this crypto game, how to start to invest in Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies. It's totally free, and I put the link right under the video for you. And now let's check out how the market looks like. So guys, Bitcoin, it came back 6% in the last 24 hours. $38,982. Ethereum coming back almost 16%, 2,654 US dollar. When we're looking at the top gainers here, we can see Ethereum Classic 43% in the top 100 leading, Nexo 41%, Year Finance 35%, and many others. Look, very nice gains, but of course there is some room to come back because we have lost a lot over the weekend. When we're looking at the losers, we have MDX 11% down, ICP 9% down, and Stacks 4% down. But as you can see, well, we had enough of drops, so therefore now we see rather gains starting also yesterday. And yeah, let's move on to the first news. Oh, no. By the way, let's talk about Bitcoin a little bit. Because what we can see, Bitcoin is the one which is really moving the market. If Bitcoin is harshly dropping, then the whole market is dropping. If Bitcoin is going up, then the market is happy. And even if it's Bitcoin going sideways, altcoins still perform well. So really, the worst thing is when Bitcoin is dropping. And what we have experienced actually recently, when Bitcoin went down to all the way to 30,000 here, as you can see it, or actually one more time. Here another 32,000. This was very, very critical. And now you can see here I draw these two lines, and here if you look up and down, it's this kind of pattern shows when it breaks out, and it did break out here. There is a chance that we can here recover. But of course, it can be an early call. It can happen, definitely. It can go down. Yeah, it can happen. But I put here, there's another blue line here at around 42,000. This could be the level. It can come back, in my opinion, realistically, like an increase, and then maybe coming back again, and then, going up. Or we will see how Bitcoin is performing, because these here were really critical, to be honest with you. 30,000, well, yes. Even a lot of experts were kind of saying, hey, is the bear market now here? Is this whole thing now over? Then many crypto maniacs were saying, no, we just going up, don't worry. So yes, we're living in difficult times, but when you're looking at historically, then we can see that big pullbacks are part of the bull market, but this was an extreme big one, and therefore it would be very crucial for Bitcoin to coming back. But it was a kind of shake-off right now. You know, the big guys shook the market, the weak hands dropped the Bitcoin, and they have collected. We can see some massive buying from the whales right now, and therefore the price is also actually going up. Okay, and now let's move on to the first news, which is all about that Ray Dalio is saying that he's rather investing in the Bitcoin than in bonds. So we do know, I mean, probably you know Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio, who is also a legendary investor, a hedge fund manager, and then therefore he knows a lot about finance. And when someone like him is pointing it out, as you can see here, that the billionaire investor Ray Dalio believes Bitcoin is better buy than bonds, then this is like an interesting thought. And even people who, you know, were traditional investors buying stocks and bonds start to consider the idea, thinking about Bitcoin, especially in a good price like now. Because what professional investors do, they buy the dip and sell the top. I mean, in these areas, nobody can really accurately see where the top is or where the bottom is, but like actually doing this movement when prices in these areas. So, billionaire investor and famed hedge fund manager Ray Dalio has stated he would prefer to purchase Bitcoin over bonds during a recent interview as crypto conference consensus. The more we create savings in Bitcoin, the more you might say, I would rather have Bitcoin than bond. Personally, I rather have Bitcoin than bond. Dalio added that the more savings that go into crypto, the less power government have over ordinary people's capital. And this is actually crucial. This is actually the scary part of it for the government. And that's the main reason why they want to regulate crypto and do something with it, because it's a little bit out of their hands. He is also saying that I suspect that the Bitcoin biggest risk is being successful, because if it is successful, the government will try to kill it, and they have a lot of power to succeed. But they cannot stop Bitcoin because it is impossible. How to stop Bitcoin? It's a decentralized system. You have to have a centralized system, and then you can actually stop it. You know where the center is. But with a decentralized system, this is very, very difficult, almost impossible with this 51% consensus rate, and so on and so forth. So what they can do, they can actually say that, okay, you're not allowed to do Bitcoin transaction. Can they stop it? Yeah, not really. Difficulty, somehow cash out Bitcoin, but there will be always countries, they saying, okay, come to me, you can do Bitcoin here. Just think about all these bank accounts having in the Caribbean and all these places. Well, everything is basically possible. There is always a country they're willing to do it because they are kind of poor and they want to have bigger income. They want people taxes with a cheaper tax rate, or actually give them possibilities such like, for instance, cashing out Bitcoin. So to stop Bitcoin, it's a really, really difficult mission. I can't really see it how they're going to do it, and therefore Bitcoin could be a big player in the future and can actually overtake the place from gold theoretically. And actually we can see how much Bitcoin is growing recently. I mean, since the bull market has really started, or when you're looking at the Black Thursday, what we had last year in March, when Bitcoin was back to 3,000 something levels. Even now, from that point, with this huge, massive drop, we are 10x, which was last March. So it's hard to argue that Bitcoin, it's bad. And actually, people, if Ray Dalio is saying Bitcoin is a positive thing, this can have an influence of other investors, definitely. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Check out how the market is recovering. Okay, so what we have experienced on the weekend, this was actually crazy. Massive drops. People in crypto have lost tons of money. And we were obviously very hungry to see some recovery, some upward movement, instead of just going down and down and down. And what we have right now, we'll see how long it will last, okay? So it can go now up and everything looks happy, or it can happen that we're going back, but reaching lower highs and lower lows, and then this is going rather bearish. But right now we're experiencing a kind of recovery. As you can see, the total crypto market cap gains 400 billion as DeFi tokens lead to recovery. And so DeFi tokens are doing pretty well. Altcoins and DeFi sprang back to life on 24th of May after a handful of decentralized finance tokens showed their price increase by more than 60% as Bitcoin bulls pushed Bitcoin price to the 38,000 level, and right now it's above 38,000. And the biggest bounce back performance among the top 200 coins was seen in Ethereum layer 2 solution Polygon, Matic, which has emerged as the leading layer 2 solution in the market in the recent weeks. Polygon is doing very well, and definitely to speed up the Ethereum network, we need now layer 2 solutions until Ethereum 2.0 will be launched, but this is definitely not this year. It's going to be like in the future, next year, or we will see. And until that, this can, save us kind of from these high gas fees and even make the transactions faster. For many projects have announced that they're going to use Polygon, for instance, 1inch. Also doing so, and another one it's the optimistic rollup, but it's coming out probably midsummer. And for instance, Uniswap V3, it's about to use that one. So decentralized finance DeFi tokens have also been at the front of comeback, with Maker surging 91% overnight to trade above 4,000, while Yearn Finance has rallied 72%. And now traders near to $48,000 level. And there we have, here Aave, Uniswap, and some others. So definitely there is everything right now in green, but it's not that difficult to make it green after so big red moments and significant drop what we have experienced. So even with these nice gains, we're not even close to the level where we used to be. So actually it takes time to recover, and it's also very important that we should keep the eye on it, that in which way is the market right now going. And yes, the other important thing I want to point out when you're looking at here, look, the market cap is right now 1.6 trillion US dollar, and it used to be 2.5. So actually, at the peak of the drop, we lost more than 1 trillion in this kind of in the crypto, and this is actually crazy. It's a significant drop. Even when you're looking at now Bitcoin's market cap used to be confidently above 1 trillion, and now it's 732 billion. And obviously it was lower when we saw the prices around 30,000. So yeah, it was a significant drop, no question of that. Okay, let's move on to the next news, which is all about Robert Kiyosaki is saying that stop whining and take action. Now is the possibility to buy the dip. What many people do, and actually this is a normal reaction from human, that if there is panic on the market, people are freaking out. the fear index is pretty high and they want to escape, they want to sell everything. However, how a professional or actually an experienced investor should take action, it's other way around. So when the prices are down, that's the time when you have to take action and buy the dip. Nobody knows where is the bottom, but when you actually getting close to it, then if you see a little recovery and so on and so forth, then probably it's a good possibility. I wouldn't say that jump in straight away with all in, all the savings you have, because it's also not a good idea. You don't know where the bottom will end. So if you do it like step by step, you're going to have a nice average, not financial advice, obviously, but I wouldn't buy also the folding knife either. And also when it's up, so actually you making gains, because if you have bought it in a dip, then obviously any kind of increase, recovery make you profit. And when you're reaching a certain amount, you decide what it is for you, then you should definitely take out profit, because another downturn, it's coming. It's, you cannot avoid it. Therefore, this is an important strategy. I never say that when it goes up and where we are in the bull trend and take out everything, it's also not good, because you cannot see where the top will be. Maybe you take out everything too soon. But to take out something, again, doing just partly, just like when you enter into the game, doing moves step by step, this could be actually a great strategy in long term. And if you are a believer in crypto, then definitely you will make some nice gains when crypto plays out well. So in this article, Robert Kiyosaki is saying the similar things. I can't afford Bitcoin. Bitcoin is crashing. Good news. Now is your chance. Get educated, buy coins that outperform Bitcoin for pennies, stop whining and take action. Bit harsh, but this is his point. Well made. Remember, the problem is not Elon Musk or Bitcoin. The problem are the Fed, the Treasury, and Biden. Gold, silver, and Bitcoin are the solution. And it's also very important, he's saying that the Fed wants to inflation to pay debt with cheaper dollar money. Fed will raise interest rate, causing stock, bond, real estate, and gold crash. Biggest problem, boomer retirement, Social Security, Medicare, and America broke. Fed to print more fake money, fake money, which is because they just can print it. Stick with gold, silver, and Bitcoin. This is his advice. So guys, you should really think about your future. What is here on this channel, it's never financial advice. This is something, just an eye-opener to think about it. I collect the news in a way that I want to show you some ideas and make you realize how bad our financial system is, how weak our fiat currency is, and we have to have alternatives. Obviously for your everyday life using fiat, but actually your savings in fiat are definitely not safe. It doesn't keep its value, and this is very important. You should look for things, you name it. It can be Bitcoin, it can be gold, silver, maybe if you risking it more, could be other altcoins, could be property. But you should do something, in my opinion. So don't take it as an advice, just think about it and you can decide what you want to do, okay? Guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, if you like this content, smash the like button and also subscribe if you want to get these news daily, because I'm bringing you these cryptocurrency and blockchain news every weekday, so from Monday to Friday. Subscribe, bell button, all, and that's it. You're getting free content, and I think it's very useful because it keeps you up to date. Also, check out the free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies. I think also very useful for, especially for beginners, but not just for beginners. And yes, tomorrow I'm coming back with the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. I wish you an amazing day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.